How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Last time, we continued our endeavors inside of Team Rainbow Rocket's mansion, where we ended up taking on Maxie of Team Magma. And then him and Archie, his arch-rival, ended up, I guess, teleporting back to their own worlds for whatever reason and all of a sudden, but nonetheless, that's two bad guys from previous generations that we no longer have to deal with, so, I mean, the world is almost somewhat saved? Question mark? Possibly? I don't know. Anyway, this time we're going to continue our endeavors here in the castle, now that we do have two more areas we can explore, but I did want to come back and start this episode, rather, in Lucamine's bedroom area, because I didn't really get a good look at it when I was first here, for like all of 5 seconds, but this just highlights the awesome red and black color scheme of Team Rocket. It's really, really cool. I've always loved Team Rocket. They've been one of my favorite. I forgot that Guzma's still holding these two back. Oh my god, that's funny. Team Rocket's always been one of my favorite villainous teams. So yeah, I just love Team Rocket. They're cool. They're cool cats, you know. Even though they're evil and all, they're still pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and hop on the teleporter here, because it's time for yet another classic tradition of doing Team Rocket battles, or Team Rocket endeavors, and that is to... Wow, I did the puzzle on my first try, I didn't even mean to, because I'm also trying to get the item, but the whole point of Team Rocket is clever puzzles, and I did it again, I meant to go to the other one. That's okay. Actually, if I go up here, now I can get the item. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm thinking with my brain. Got a revive right here. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so then we can go this way, and we can go back on the teleporter, because, to be honest, you really, or at least I really, don't need to face off against the grunts. Like, I'm kind of set with my levels. I'm, like, really good. Anyway, there is an item right here that I do want to grab. I didn't mean to hop on that. But there is an item we can grab, but it looks like I'm gonna have to wait until... Oh, great. I want the item. This guy needs to pee. We're both struggling here, buddy. I feel your pain. Here we go. We have been challenged by the Rainbow Rocket Grunt. He has one Pokemon, like pretty much all of them do. And he's going to have a Raticate. Okay, buddy. I'm going to have Gwen here still in front. I may end up changing my team composition to kind of have a better balance here in a moment. Probably after this battle, to be honest. Because, again, I've mentioned it in the last couple videos. I kind of want everybody to be on an equal playing field, even though we are gearing toward the end of this series. I'd like everybody to be somewhat equal by the end of this. I know it's not really likely, considering how late Caffeine and Venom joined the team, but still, I want to try my best. Anyway, we can pick up this zinc that the guard was guarding, and then, I think we really have no choice. We do gotta go, like, down here, basically, and then, if we go on this panel, yeah, now we have access to this. Okay, perfect. Let's hop on the teleporter. And now we have the big kahuna room. Okay. So, I think we end up back down here no matter what. So I do gotta go that way. Oh, never mind. I kind of screwed up. Hang on. Give me a second. Okay. I want to go this way, because that leads to the wall. There is an item over there we can grab. Let's see. I'm gonna want to go on this one. No, that's still not gonna get me the item. Oh, do I actually have to, basically teleport and then come back to get that item? I think I do. No, I can't escape it. Okay. But... Oh, wow, that's actually it. Wow, that's That was even easier than the color matching, or sorry, the glow tile room, as they called it. Anyway, I'm gonna hop back in here to get this item and HP up. This is actually a pretty good item. I'm thoroughly impressed that they put a pretty decent item behind... I wanted to say paywall, but it wasn't really a paywall, it's just... puzzle wall? Is that the word, I guess? Puzzle wall? I mean, everything... Pokemon is pretty much puzzle games, I don't know what I'm saying. You know what? We'll put Venom in front, even though more than likely these grunts here that we're gonna have to fight gatekeeping have poison-type Pokemon, but we can make adjustments after the fact, it's fine. All that spinning around must have worn you out. Now let's have a battle, fair and square. Alright, this grunt is gonna have one Pokemon, and am I correct? Is he gonna have a poison type? No, he has a psychic type, which is actually worse, because we are weak to psychic types. Oh, goodness me. Okay, well, that's not great. Forewarn on Sludge Wave. I do not think I could take a psychic from this thing, so I'm gonna switch into Caffeine here. And then we're probably just gonna do Shadow Claw on this multiple times. I'm expecting it to go for Psychic here, or a Psychic-type move. Psyshock. Yeah. Don't think I would have avoided that with Venom, so I'm very glad I switched out. Alright, let's use Shadow Claw. It did have Psychic, okay. I guess, well, Psyshock works a little differently than Psychic. Psyshock takes your attack stat into play, compared to your special attack when dealing damage. Or it's the other way around. I think Psyshock is special, so I think it takes physical attack, because it's kind of weird how that attack works like that, but yeah, I think that's how that works. Can you tell it's been 3 years of playing this game and losing my mind in terms of Pokemon? Because, my god, I've nearly seen 2 different generations during the span of this Let's Play. Caffeine grows to level 66, and Venom grows to level 60, as we have defeated this Rainbow Rocket Grunt. Here's another battle in a row, just to wear you down even more. Alright, this female grunt is gonna have 2 Pokemon, so yay, we're getting back into the 2 Pokemon swing of things. And here's that poison type I was expecting before. She's gonna lead off with an Arbok. Okay, I mean, technically, this thing can't really hurt me, and Intimidate does not matter whatsoever. So, you know what? I'm actually gonna use Nasty Plot and Set Up, that way I can get some experience and good battle well, I guess battle experience with Venom. Glare is gonna paralyze me though, which is not very good. But we also just cured it thanks to Pokemon Refresh. Okay, so I forgot that I did train up Venom enough in Pokemon Refresh to heal status conditions and possibly live on 1 HP. Good to know. Another Glare is gonna come out from Arbok, which is gonna paralyze us again. Not gonna sway it this time, or at least not this turn. Gonna go for Gunk Shot. That does more damage based off the user being poisoned. Not working when it comes to poison types, but you know, poison, I guess Arbok's, or the AI's heart was in the right spirit. We did avoid the attack, and we do break through the paralysis to hit Dragon Pulse. +2 with Nasty Plot is enough to take out Arbok. Perfect, thank you. Beast Boost is going to come into play, and our speed is going to rise. I love when Beast Boost raises up my speed. Alright, the next, or the final Pokemon, I guess I should say, for this Rainbow Rocket Grunt is going to be Golbat. Okay. Again, you're a Poison type, I'm also a Poison type, you can't really touch me. You could use your Flying type moves like Air Slash here, which does have a chance to make me flinch. Which I did. I think another Air Slash may take me out. I'm just gonna go through the motions anyway. Yeah, okay. Alright, Venom, thank you for your assistance in that battle. Greatly appreciated. Let's just go into Gwen. Electric type, why not? Let's just get this battle over with. Let's go for Thunderbolt. Does outspeed me. If it flinches me, I may be a little screwed here. Nope, no flinch, so we are good to hit that Thunderbolt. And it is more than enough to take out Golbat. Which means that our Pokemon gain experience, Triton's gonna grow to level 71, and most importantly, we've defeated this Team Rainbow Rocket Grunt. And now these grunts are out of our way, so really quickly, I'm gonna heal up my Pokemon. I'm gonna revive Venom here. And then, we're gonna use some full restores, because I have plenty of those to go around. And then, we're gonna go ahead and step through these doors, and see which big bad boss lies ahead of us. Who are you? It seems you are not a member of Team RR. My name is Cyrus. I would like to ask you one question. Is this world the new world? Maybe? I don't know. I can sense in you the strong desire to protect something. You have a powerful spirit. That must mean this isn't the world I desired. I used the power of the Pokémon that control time and space to create a perfect world, where the human spirit does not exist. That was when a great shadow appeared and engulfed me, and brought me to this world. Is that a Pokédex? May I have a look? Interesting. In this world, even the Pokédex is... The Rotom Dex was made to help trainers. I see. So you have a spirit as well. But it's too late. All too late. I cannot stop now. I must remove the weak, incomplete human spirit from this world, and bring it perfection. How foolish. I will not let anyone get in my way. Here we go. We have been challenged by Team Galactic boss Cyrus. Much like the two before him, he is going to have 5 Pokemon. The first of which is going to be Houndoom, level 65. Dark Fire type with Early Bird for the ability. With the moves Fire Blast, Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, and Shadow Ball. Okay, so realistically, it's not going to be able to do too much damage output as I flinch and also gain... okay. Shoot. I'm going to switch into Triton here. I really wanted Venom to be able to at least take down one Pokemon, but don't think that's gonna be likely. That was a critical hit, Dark Pulse, and that kind of tickled, to be honest. We're gonna go for Sparkling Aria. It's gonna go for Sludge Bomb. That is super effective on me, but it is not same type attack bonus. But also I got Poison based off the small percentage chance off of the status thing. Alright, well, Sparkling Aria is enough to take out Houndoom, which is all I really wanted. I just wanted this thing to be out of here. Gwen is going to grow to level 70. Awesome. Poison's going to afflict Triton, which is not great, as Cyrus is planning on sending out his next Pokemon, which is Honchkrow, level 65, Dark Flying type with Insomnia for the ability. With the moves Night Slash, Sky Attack, Heat Wave, and Icy Wind. As you may have noticed when it comes to these Pokemon boss battles against these villainous people, Their Pokemon actually are programmed to have 4 moves and are actually pretty equipped with counters to Pokemon that are super effective against them, which is honestly really, really awesome. I love when Pokemon does that, where they have the AI and extremely tough boss battles, like, they're able to counter you, essentially, with strategies you may use to win. So it is really awesome, really appreciated, and I've ragged on this game plenty of times for Pokemon not being programmed to have 4 moves, so all of these are super, super appreciated. Honchkrow is going to go down to a Stone Edge, as Cyrus is planning on sending out his next Pokemon, Weavile, level 65, Dark Ice type, with pressure for the ability. With the moves, Night Slash, Ice Punch, Brick Break, and Quick Attack. Speaking of Brick Break, I'm going to use a 4-time super effective Brick Break of my own against Weavile, which should be more than enough to take it out. I mean, again, 4 times super effective, only 2 times super effective on me, so we're pretty in the clear there. Weavile does go down. We're going to gain some experience. Rocco is going to grow to level 74. 204 speed for an Alolan species is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, Cyrus's next Pokemon is going to be Crobat, level 65, Poison Flying type with Inner Focus for the ability. With the moves, Cross Poison, Zen Headbutt, X Scissor, and Super Fang. Here comes a Zen Headbutt to probably flinch me out. We don't flinch, and we hit the Stone Edge. Excellent, okay. Now, considering our battles with Archie and Maxie, you probably know what's coming next. Cyrus is going to have the legendary Pokemon of the Sinnoh region. However, this is the first time that they're actually version exclusives of this battle. In Pokemon Ultra Moon, he will have Palkia, level 67, Water Dragon type with pressure for the ability. With the moves Spatial Rend, Surf, Earth Power, and Thunderbolt. If you were playing Ultra Sun, instead he would have Dialga, level 67, Steel Dragon type, pressure for the ability, with Roar of Time, Flash Cannon, Earth Power, and Thunderbolt. So essentially he just switches out the box art legendary for the other, depending on the version you're playing. We are faster than Palkia. We are going to hit a Stone Edge for about half health, which isn't too bad considering we're on our last legs here. Rocco is going to go down to a Surf, which is a little unfortunate, but hey, we can't have Pokemon Refresh come through in the clutch all the time now, can we? Alright, the only problem is Rocco is pretty much our only hope for outspeeding anything. So everything else now is just a matter of getting lucky with the moves that Palkia uses, and hopefully not dying to them. Alright, I'm gonna use... I mean, Slam is my only same type attack bonus move, so I might as well go for it, as Spatial Rend is gonna come out, which, by the way, looks absolutely fantastic in this game. We did live the Spatial Rend, which is awesome, but Palkia avoided the attack because of course you did. Of course you did. Game, I love you so much. Oh, Pokemon Refresh comes through. We lived again on Spatial Rend. Will it actually matter, though? Please, God, why am I missing these attacks? Please. Spatial Rend again. Will we get lucky living on 1 HP at 1 HP? Yes, we do. Oh my god. Please? Game, you can't do this to me 3 turns in a row, right? Please? Thank you. Okay. It's probably not even gonna do much. Oh my god, it lived on 1 HP. Are you serious? It lived on 1 HP. He's gonna use a full restore, which I mean is great for us because it gives us a free turn of hopefully paralyzing it off of Slam, which would be awesome. No? Okay. Well, that's wonderful. Here comes another Spatial Rend, which we avoid, and that was his 4th of 5th, so he has 1 more Spatial Rend in the chamber. Slam does not paralyze again, and here's that last Spatial Rend, gonna make it count. It doesn't take us out, though. Pokemon Refresh came through once more, in a different way this time. We do hit Slam. Finally, the luck is turning around. However, unfortunately, that is not enough to take out Palkia. Here comes a Surf because he's out of those Spatial Rends. Now, the fact that he's out of Spatial Rend is actually a good thing, because Spatial Rend is a very powerful Dragon-type move. And now that he no longer has that in his arsenal, the only, well, he has Earth Power, so I can't really send out Venom. Surf is same type attack bonus. Oh, goodness me. I am immune. Oh, no, he has Thunderbolt. You know what? I'm gonna send out Venom and hope I outspeed. And then I need to figure something out if that doesn't work, because if I need to use either a very badly hurt and poisoned Triton or my Sandcastle, I'm a little screwed. We do outspeed. We are gonna hit Dragon Pulse. I would surely hope this is enough, even though we are 7 levels lower than it. Indeed it is. Thank goodness. Palkia goes down, which means Venom is gonna grow to level 61. Elizabeth is gonna grow to level 71. And the most important of all, we have defeated Team Galactic's Cyrus. Why are you able to create such strong bonds with your Pokémon? And how are you able to turn those bonds into strength?
Don't you get it? Gyms is kind to all Pokémon.
I see. You need not worry, Rotom. I will not do anything to this world. I believe I shall return to the perfect world I created. But before that, take this key. We've obtained the Galactic Key. Use it to activate the machine on the wall behind me. That should open the mirror door. Had I met you sooner, would things have been different for me? Maybe, or maybe not. Let's go ahead and use the Galactic Key. And of course, the Galactic Key is gonna break because we can't have anything nice to keep. Alright, with that, that is yet another big bad villain down, which means we only have 1 more to go? 2 more? Yeah, there's probably 2 more, let's be honest. There's 1 this way, and I'm sure we're gonna have 1 more this way before we even face Giovanni. Next time on Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, we head over this way to see which villain crosses our paths next. Until then, though, thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.